It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
It's Monday, April the 3rd, 2023. It's time for the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Reckenwald. This is Scooter.
Whoop, whoop.
Scott Callies.
How are you?
You've had an exciting evening.
It's been a fun morning already.
Yeah?
Just a lot to get done.
Yeah.
Get the show going, but we're up. We're live. We're going.
Moving things right along, eh?
There you go. There you go. They're getting there. They're getting there.
Richard Earl Ratcliffe in Sulphur, Louisiana. Happy birthday, brother. Besides that, you're good?
Happy birthday.
Richard is a classmate of mine from 1978 here at Mountain Home, and Richard is a very faithful Bomber football watcher. He travels all across the southern, from Houston, Texas to Louisiana to Conce, Tennessee, over into Kentucky, and no matter where he is on a Friday night during football season, he always lets us know he's watching. So
that's cool.
Today's his birthday. We wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So how was your weekend?
It was all right. Busy. I had a lot going on, lot getting ready, and got my taxes done. Woo-hoo. I'm happy for that.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's done and over.
They have people that do that, so you don't have to get so stressed.
I know. But no, just had a lot going on, trying to get everything nailed down for all the upcoming tournaments and overnights, and trying to get all that knocked out. And I think we've got everything
worked out,
close to squared away. So
cool.
Get a little bit of a peace of mind.
Cool deal. How's your mama?
She is doing okay. She is doing all right.
Good. We're glad to hear that.
Yes, we are. And she may be watching. Good morning, Mom, if you're watching.
Grammy, good morning.
If not, she'll watch it back whenever they do get around to it. But they usually go online and watch it.
Good. We're always glad to have her watching as well.
How was your weekend?
I tried something different this weekend. Got on a lawnmower.
Uh-oh. And?
I got on a lawnmower.
Okay. We're going to leave it at that.
It wasn't too bad. It really wasn't too bad. I gave Robert a hand. He had a few jobs he needed to get done, so I went and I rode the mower while he took care of all the weed eating and blowing and stuff. So it wasn't too bad. Glad to get it. Glad to be able to do it when I had some assistance there in case something happened.
Yeah.
Like I fell or something, and that didn't happen. So I'm a happy camper.
All right. Foot held up. Huh?
Yeah, a little bit tight putting the brace on this morning though.
I get it.
You watch them balloons as they slowly lose their air. Well, that's just the opposite of that last night when I went in to take a shower. They just slowly start to expand. Yeah.
Yeah, you may have done a little bit much on it.
I could have been a little bit overzealous yesterday, but that's all right. It seemed to be.
Right. You got to learn somehow.
Well, you can't milk it forever, and it's
I was going to say something
so
about that, but I'm glad you brought that up. No.
The season is here, and I've got to get around. So, but that's all right. Time for the morning prayer, brought to you by Roller Funeral Home of Arkansas. With all our respect, is not just their motto; it's the way they do business. 29 locations of serving in the state of Arkansas, one in Memphis, Tennessee. Renata Jenkins Byler and her staff do a wonderful job taking care of you in your time of grief and sorrow. Roller Funeral Home. Give them a call at 870-425-2161 is their phone number. And now it's time for the morning prayer. Lord, as always, we just thank you for who you are and what you mean to us in our lives. Lord, yesterday was Palm Sunday, and driving through town, Lord, you could tell that the churches were full and celebrating. They'll be celebrating this week as Easter week, Lord. And Lord, we just pray that they would keep their eyes open, their minds clear as to who you are and what you do, and the meaning of Easter is more than the Easter bunny and chasing eggs around the yard, Lord. It's the fact that you died and rose again, and you forever live in our hearts, Lord. And we just pray that you will continue to give us the wisdom and the guidance that we need to carry on our day-to-day lives and work through our day-to-day issues. If we just turn it all over to you and let you handle it for us, it'll be a lot easier than us trying to deal with it on our own. And it's in Christ's name that we pray. Amen. Roller Funeral Home of Arkansas, with all our respect, is not just their motto, it is the way they do business. Pre-planning, Scooter, we talk about it all the time. Pre-planning,
Yes.
mausoleum services, funeral services, crypts and burials and all that good stuff. Go check them out. Roller Funeral Home, Highway 5 North, just past Hospital Drive on the right-hand side of the road. Go talk to them. They'll be glad to help you any way they can. If you don't know if you have a Roller Funeral Home close to you in our viewing area, give them a call at 870-425-2161. Ask them where the nearest roller is to them, and they'll be to you, and they'll be glad to help you. And now we'll have a quick word from Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty here in Mountain Home, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should call the Z Team.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the weather, the dam reports, and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is their phone number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. Go there, click on live views, and this is what you see. Beautiful shot of the White River. That's Marion County back into Baxter County, Arkansas. As you can tell, those clouds are moving very slowly across the top. Not supposed to get any rain today, so that's just a little fluff for you. Look over to your left, that's the Rainbow Bridge, and behind it, you can't hardly see it, but there's the trellis bridge for the railroad tracks. And Contractors Trust is off to your right. The city of Cotter, the baseball field, colors on it is changing very quickly.
Oh, yes.
Sun is breaking through. Scooter's going to click us to another shot, let you see the water rippling through there. Just a beautiful time of the day. Be rough duty, have to sit on that back deck and take a look at that every morning while you're drinking your coffee and eating a piece of toast, wouldn't it?
I love the yellow tint where the light's coming up.
Where the sun's coming out
Yeah.
over the horizon.
Makes for a pretty shot.
That would be coming up pretty close to where Mountain Home sits, I would imagine. Zooming in on the shoals there, just a great shot. And those shots are brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. Go there, click on MLS Views, see what might tickle your fancy. If you see something you might be interested in, you better get on the phone, give them a call at 870-405-0793, because things are still moving here pretty quickly, and you don't want to miss out if you find something that you like. We're going to go ahead and read through some temperatures while that continues to scroll through. Currently in Mountain Home is 58, Harrison is 57, Batesville is 60, along with Yellville. Marshall is 61, Salem is 58, Mountain View is 61, Calico Rock 58, West Plains, Missouri 58, Springfield, Missouri 56, Poplar Bluff 56, St. Louis, Missouri is 57. And those are the weather updates for you. Let's see what we've got as far as radar goes. That big old rain that we got last week that just absolutely ripped through Little Rock with all those tornadoes, that has gone through. There's a bunch of snow back over here in Utah and Nevada going into the Denver area. But Arkansas looks pretty clear. Mississippi's getting some heavy-duty rain along with Alabama and Tennessee. We're going to zoom back into the great state of Arkansas. Pull that up right there. From Rogers to Blytheville, Fayetteville to Jonesboro, Fort Smith over to Memphis, Conway, Little Rock, Benton, Hot Springs, Pine Bluff, Texarkana, and Greenville, Mississippi. The whole state of Arkansas looks pretty clear, and we need that. Did you see that picture I sent you earlier?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
I did.
In case you don't know, the state of Arkansas was hit really, really hard with the tornado on Friday. Little Rock got hit hard. The city of Wynne, Arkansas got nailed really, really bad. They lost their whole high school. 2/3 of their football turf was ripped off of the field. So they're in panic mode right now to figure out how they're going to finish up the year, what they're going to do for graduation. But I want to thank Coach Bryan Maddox for letting me know him and his family were all okay through all that. He is the athletic director over there at Wynne, and
Yeah, I've seen a lot of posts people have put out there, and man, there was a lot of devastation.
Just devastation. The sewer plant over there, the water treatment plant, all that is gone. It's just all demolished. So it's gonna be years before they recuperate from all that disaster. But we thank God that everybody is okay. Minimal loss of life throughout the whole span of that tornado, from Little Rock all the way over to Wynn. But any loss of life is a disaster, and we pray for those people that did lose a loved one in that. But anyway, just want to throw that out there. Watches and warnings. Arkansas is clear, so is Missouri, Illinois, Tennessee, Kentucky. So a little bit of something down in Mississippi, which is a tornado watch down in southern Mississippi, southern Alabama. For the most part, Texas is clear. Oklahoma, about half of it has got something going on over there with colors that I can't tell. So it's but for our area all the way down through Louisiana, we're pretty clear. Our 7-day forecast looks like this. Today, becoming sunny, high near 83.
Ooh, that's a warm day right there.
Partly cloudy tonight, low of 64. Breezy, partly sunny, then a chance of thunderstorms tomorrow, about a 30% chance, high of 80. Thunderstorms likely tomorrow night, 80% chance, low of 59. Wednesday, chance of thunderstorms, then chance of showers, high of 67. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low of 38. Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 61. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, low of 38. Friday, mostly sunny, high of 64. Next Saturday, high near 68. Next Sunday, high near 74. So not a bad week to look forward to. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk currently generating 1 with a lake level of 565.42, which is 13.42 above full pool. Lake Bull Shoals currently generating 4 with a lake level of 675.01, which is 16.01 above full pool of 659. That is the weather and all the dam reports and lake levels for you. If you want to check the generation report for yourself, give them a call at 870-431-5311 and listen to the recording. They change it whenever they change the generation. So there you go. That's brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is their phone number. Retiredtoarkansas.net is their website. These are realtors you can recommend to your friends. I always say they're busy, but never too busy to assist you in your realty needs. You're watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, Brett, Fritz, and Paisley here at Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road. We sell Ferris zero-turn mowers that have patented coil spring suspension. Mower Warehouse has the largest selection of Ferris zero-turn mowers in stock. 0% financing available. We buy, sell, trade, new and used mowers. Mower Warehouse also services all brands of mowers. We offer free delivery. Come see us for all your mower needs. That's Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road in Mountain Home, where your business is appreciated.
Welcome back to The Morning Show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings, brought to you by Mower Warehouse of Mountain Home. What do you think, Scooter? Mower Warehouse, Buzzard Roost Road and 178, just before the bypass on the right-hand side of the road, if you're coming from Mountain Home.
Yep.
If you're coming from the bypass, it'd be the first big building on your left-hand side of the road.
You can't miss it. He's got mowers all over, front, side, inside, outside. There's
upstairs,
mowers
downstairs,
yeah.
in the air.
He's got mowers a little bit of everywhere. Go check them out. They don't just have mowers. Of course, they carry all your lawn care needs. Weed eaters, even generators, leaf blowers, whatever you need, they got it. They can work on any brand that's out there, and they carry parts for most brands that are out there. So give them a call. Whatever you need, they can get you taken care of.
Mayor Hillary Adams has sent some of the street department over to assist the city of Wynn. They've sent 2 police officers over there as well, a couple pieces of equipment. They've been over there since Friday trying to help them get things cleared up. And you know what? That's just communities working with communities, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now, there'll be some people, why are we spending our tax money over there? Well, because if it was the opposite,
they would be spending theirs here
they'd
and
be
helping
over
us.
here.
Yes.
You know, when the tornado hit Gassville back in 2009, I remember Mountain Home sending Baxter County, had a bunch of people there. Of course, that's Baxter County. But Mountain Home had people over there. There was people coming from Harrison.
I spent a week over there.
Just
working.
doing stuff, cleaning up. 2023 has been the wettest March, 7th wettest March in the history. By golly.
I can believe that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's been wet,
It's been pretty wet.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's good to know.
Let's see what else we got here. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Mountain Home Board of Education is holding a special meeting today. Let's see what that says it's all about. On the agenda is a session for personnel, so that'll be at 5:30 today at the administration building.
I'll mention I went over to the youth center. They had their spring carnival thing going on, and a lot of kids go through there. We were running all the games and stuff outside, and there was a lot of kids. It was a lot of fun. It was a great turnout, really was. They have moved the Easter egg hunt over to the ASU, so it was kind of a little weird. We didn't have that rush of 500 kids coming down at one time, but we had a lot of kids there. It was a lot of fun.
We've got some community happenings going on. We've got the Night with Your Night coming up Friday, April the 21st. That'd be held at the Mountain Home. That would be held at the Shed. It's presented by the Mountain Home Christian Academy. It's dress attire for mothers. Wear your prettiest dress, and sons dress to impress your mothers. It's ages 3 and up will be from 5:30 to 7:30. 10 and up will be from 8 to 10. That's on Friday, April the 21st. That's at the Shed at the ASU Mountain Home. Registration is required. You can contact the Christian Academy at 870-424-6622. Also coming up is the 10th Annual Father-Daughter Ball. It's a father-daughter dance and dessert presented by the Mountain Home Christian Academy. Tickets are $25. VIP is $30. That'll be Saturday, the April the 22nd. It's broken into 3 different age groups, 3 through 7 from 2 to 3:30, 8 to 11. 8-year-old to 11-year-old will be from 4:30 to 6, and from 12 and up will be from 7 to 8:30. And there you go. Will your daughter be coming home for that?
I don't know. We hadn't actually discussed it. We've done it for many, many years, but...
Friends of the library would like you to know there's lots of stuff going on at the library. Pick up one of these pamphlets somewhere. Go by the library and get one. Keep up to date on what's happening at the Donald W. Reynolds Library here in Mountain Home. Lots and lots of things to do there. The 21st Annual First Security Bank Carter Trout Festival is going on at Big Spring Park May the 6th from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. All kinds of things to talk about there. We'll keep mentioning that throughout the week. And let's see here. Friends of the NRA Banquet, their fundraiser banquet will be Tuesday, April the 18th at 5:30 at Baxter County Fairgrounds. And you can get tickets by calling Dan Hall at 421-2322, Joanna Baxter at 424-3535, or Bo Trammell at 402-9002. So there we go. Community News and Happenings brought to you by Moore Warehouse of Mountain Home, Buzzard Roost Road and Buzzard Roost Cutoff and Highway 178. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Here we go.
SOLAR solar panels. SOLAR solar panels. Well, all you need to do is call the solar guys. You'll smile and save money on the next sunrise. SOLAR solar panels.
Call the Solar Guys, your local solar experts. Find out how you can save money on the next sunrise.
SOLAR solar panels.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for Monday Morning Sports Update. This morning, Scooter, you've got a small contingency going to the Adidas Nationals in Independence, Missouri on Friday. Well, you guys will leave Thursday night.
Yeah, well, they got to weigh in Thursday night, and then they'll wrestle on Friday. So, yeah, we've got 4 of them going. On the girls' side, we got Amelia Frauenfelter, Nevaeh Bragg are the 2 girls that will be going. And on the boys' side, we've got Seth, trying to remember his last name. Seth, yes. And Austin Callies will be going on the boys' side. So
cool.
It'll be entertaining. It'll be. It's always a tough tournament. I mean, this is a national level, so you're going against kids from all over the country, and kind of get you a chance to spread your wings a little bit and see how you are with the rest of the country.
See how the rest of the world does it?
Yep. It'll be good. It'll be good. We always do real well there, and I know on Saturday the youth will be going, and I know they got quite a few going.
12, I think, is what Matt said. That'd be good.
That's an awesome thing. That's good to have. Good to see the youth.
The Mountain Home High School boys soccer team went and captured its second tournament title of the season on Saturday. The Bombers won the Nova Joe's Southside Invitational Tournament at Southside Batesville. Mountain Home began the day 3-0 with a win 3-0 over Jonesboro. West Side, William Bevel led the Bombers with a goal and 2 assists. Sergio Camana scored a goal and dished out an assist as well. Kelso Hott added a goal. Salas added 2 assists. Kemp ended up with an assist, and Sanders recorded the save. They doubled up Batesville 2-1. Jack Shaner, get that, Scooter? Shaner?
You got it right.
Scored both the Bomber goals in that game, one coming off a penalty kick. That was good. They advanced to the championship round where they shut out Nettleton 4-0, and the scoring was led by Salas with 2 goals. Hout scored 1. Isaac Wiggins chipped in a goal as well. Just a great game by the Bomber soccer team. William Bevel was named the tournament's most valuable player, and Salas, Shaner, Hout, and Kemp all made the all-tournament team, so that was good for them. They'll travel to a conference game at Greenbrier on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, and there you go with that. That's soccer. I'm sure the girls' team will also be going to Greenbrier on Tuesday. Saturday at Freedom Field at McLean Park, the Lady Bombers hosted Greene County Tech and Farmington. So Mountain Home played Farmington first. They ended up losing that ball game 13-3. Then they turned around and played Greene County Tech, and they got beat in that game as well, 16-11. Lady Bombers in a little bit of a slump right now. Our pitchers have to change up her form because they told her that some of her pitches were illegal over at Harrison. Now, they changed the rule on how you can shift your foot when you get done on your release, but apparently not all the officials got the memo because some of them are calling it illegal when in fact it is not. Emma Crabb is probably one of the top 5 pitchers in the state, and for her to, as a senior, to have to change her pitching style, it's taken a toll.
That's crazy.
It's gotten into her head a little bit, but I talked to her yesterday, and I believe she can. It's conference season. I believe she can come out of it, and we'll be okay. The Lady Bombers fall to 6-6 on the season. But here's the fun fact over this this set of games. There were more home runs hit at Freedom Field Saturday in the day than I've seen hit in a full season.
Really?
There's a total
That's
of 23 or 24 home runs knocked out of the park between those 3 ball games. The final game between Mountain Home and Greene County Tech, there were 13 out of the park home runs hit.
You just don't see that.
Between the two teams.
That's awesome.
I don't remember.
That's cool,
and
though.
I've been doing those ball games at Freedom Field since they started playing there. I can't remember a season where there had been 13 home runs hit out of that park.
That's cool, though. That's neat.
Yeah. A couple grand slams. That's kind of fun. But Lady Bombers come up on the short side of that for sure. The Mountain Home High School will host the junior relays, the Bomber relays today. Participants in that will be Cotter, Yellville, Bakersfield, Ozark Mountain, Izard County, Mammoth Springs, Mountain View, Valley Springs. That will start at 3:15 today. Gainesville will be competing at Marshfield in track today as well. Let's see what else we got going on here. It says that the Lady Bomber softball team will be hosting Batesville. My schedule shows the Lady Bombers will be going to Batesville today. So I don't know what the conflict is. I've got a message into Coach Hendricks. We'll see. I'll try to get David to announce that tomorrow if it's going to be. Actually, it's today. They've got the games today, so I have no idea what we're going to do here. Maybe we'll get an answer before the show is over, and we'll be able to let folks know if it's either here or away. But my schedule shows we play at Batesville. So anyway, that's what we got for Monday morning sports update. You got anything else you want to kick out?
No, that's it. That was it. Just getting ready for the Nationals.
When's the high school's next track meet? Do you know?
I do not know.
Austin back healthy?
He is out healthy. He is up and going. His hamstring is recovered, so he's good to go.
So track should be full swing for both of them. We're going to take our break. It's Monday morning. That's been your Monday morning sports update. We're going to come back with Monday morning sports with the athletic director from the Mountain Home Christian Academy, Coach Bryan Harris, and Jordan Woods. We'll be back in just a moment.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for Monday Morning Sports. This morning my guests are from the Mountain Home Christian Academy. Debbie Woods, the athletic director. Bryan Harris is the head boys basketball coach. And here in a little bit we're going to bring in a basketball player from the Christian school. His name is Jordan Woods as well. Good morning, y'all.
Morning.
How are we?
Thank you. Good.
Good. We appreciate y'all joining us this morning. I wanted to let the viewing audience know a little bit about the Christian Academy, but before we get there, I want to know who you all are. And Ms. Woods, we'll let you start.
Well, my name's Debbie Woods, and I am the athletic director at Mountain Home Christian Academy. I grew up in this area. I was born and raised in Mountain Home. Moved to Calico Rock when I was 13. That's where I played basketball.
Okay.
For Coach Harold Ray Jeffrey. And then we moved back here and started raising our family. And 8 years ago, I became acquainted with the Christian Academy, had a relationship through some of my older children throughout the years, and started working with their athletic program. Then we had girls volleyball, had been in existence about probably 4 or 5 years before I got there, and they wanted a boys basketball team. So we began having a boys basketball team 8 years ago. Then a girls basketball team 6 years ago, and since then we've added cross country, and last year we added track and field and trap shooting. So those are the sports we have. And
what year did you graduate?
1981.
From Calico?
From Calico Rock.
Do you know David Blankenship?
Dave Blankenship is my cousin.
Is that right?
He is.
He is a great guy.
Yes, he is.
He is a great guy.
He is.
Coach Harris, how long have you been involved in the Mountain Home Christian Academy?
This is my first year at Mountain Home Christian Academy.
Okay. What's your background?
I've been coaching forever.
How long is forever?
Probably close to 40 years.
Wow.
Was retired. Got kind of bored being retired and was looking to get back into coaching. That's one area where I feel I can contribute and make a difference in young people. And so,
where did you grow up?
I grew up in Pine Bluff,
okay.
And then my family moved to Houston before I started high school. And I went to high school in Houston. Went to college in Texas, coached in Texas for 13 years.
In the Houston area?
Yes, all around the Houston area. My wife is also from Pine Bluff, and when I was looking to become a head coach, she gave me two options. We could find some place where we could stay where we were living at the time, or we could move to Arkansas. And so that's how I ended up in Arkansas. I've been here since 1994.
Okay, where'd you coach at in Arkansas?
Coached all over northeast Arkansas. Coached at Mark Tree. Coached at Mississippi County Christian Academy. Coached at EPC. Coached at Osceola. Coached at Westside. Coached at Valley View before I came up here.
Like it here?
I do. It's a beautiful place.
Kind of hard to say no to that.
Yeah, really.
Coach Woods, when you took on the athletic director position at the Christian Academy, you knew it wasn't going to be a piece of cake, right?
Well, I knew that. Well, there are a lot of good people, and we had an enthusiastic bunch of kids that wanted to play, and so they've just been great to deal with, the administration, the board. And but one thing, when we have multiple sports, we have a small pool of athletes, and so those fall sports, cross country and volleyball, and then starting a basketball, it's pretty difficult to balance all those practices, making sure that each coach has access to those athletes they need to. But we all work it out, and we get it done. So, but it has been a great challenge, but it's been a very rewarding challenge.
Is there a conference or something that these student athletes play in? Where do you find your competition?
Well, just this last year, not this season, but the season previously, we joined the Heartland Christian Athletic Association. It's a conference that we have small Christian schools from Oklahoma, from Arkansas, and from Kansas, and we can play them. We have several schools in Arkansas. They are a distance to drive, so we'll try to have like a tri game with 2 or 3 conference people, two other schools in one day. Or, we'll come to each other's schools. But it also allows us, because it's affiliated with the National Federation of High Schools, it allows us to play local public schools. So we have played quite a few of the mostly 1A schools around, and so it enables us that. And then we have some non-sanctioned schools that we can play that are, small Christian schools, or we play homeschool groups. So we have kind of a combination season.
Kind of a hybrid.
It's a hybrid, yes, and but it's worked out really well. At the end of the year, we do have conference tournaments, and we go to those. Coach took the junior high team to, where'd you go? Little Rock? Fort Smith this year. Sometimes it varies, different places. Sometimes it's Little Rock, sometimes Fort Smith, sometimes Oklahoma. And then we took the senior high teams too, and we play in regionals, and then if we advance there, then we move on. So we give a chance, an opportunity to play in a conference situation at the end of the year.
Are the Christian schools bound by the AAA rules and regulations?
We are. We are affiliated. We are not AAA, but we have to abide by those rules. We have to abide by how many officials we have. We bought a shot clock. We had it this year. So whenever we do play sanctioned schools, but we've always observed a lot of those things. We've always tried to have a high standard in whatever we did. Whenever anybody came to our gym, we wanted it to be a positive, very professional experience.
So what would be your opinion on the House Bill 1773 that they're trying to pass right now?
Is that the
where they allowed student athletes to just bounce between schools and play whatever sports they want to play?
I personally feel like that there should be a loyalty, there should be a continuity. I know I found that that's very much an advantage to building a team, building morale, building a camaraderie. And I don't know, I've not read a lot about that, so I don't really know, but just from what you're saying, it sounds like it could
be pretty ugly.
It could be, and I've also...
I want to go play basketball at the Mountain Home Christian Academy, but I want to go play football at Mountain Home, and then I want to go wrestle over it. It just doesn't make sense.
Right. Gives them the kids a lot of options, but also it also doesn't bring a continuity.
What does it do to the education level, though, is the question that comes to my mind. Granted, they're out there playing some sports and they're reaching some different competition levels. But what does it do to their core education if they're bouncing between schools throughout the year?
Well, Coach can probably, because he is also an English teacher.
I was just going to ask that here next.
But in my short opinion here is at the Christian Academy, academics and Christian character and those kind of things are the top priority. Sports are just a vehicle to just have fun and incorporate all the things we learn and we practice those character qualities on the court. So to me, the education is the most important thing.
Coach, but you also coach. You coach, but you also teach, and you teach what?
I teach English.
English. Can help me with some of that. What is your thoughts on that bouncing around and?
Well, I hope it brings a lot of kids to play basketball at Mountain Home Christian. If someone's looking for a place to play, they've got that option. But like Debbie said, the continuity, especially the continuity of being in the classroom, if they're going to go from public school to private school, back to public school, and be students in the classroom while they're doing all that bouncing around, I'm not sure that's the best thing. Of course, I think, the thinking behind the bill is that it empowers parents to do what they think is best for their child. So I don't know. That's not really up to me. It's up to the parent how they feel about changing schools. I would think probably even if the bill does pass that most people will pick one particular school and stay there.
Yeah. I hope you're right on that. But unfortunately, and I've said this a lot of times on the show, I don't know if you ever watched or not, but a lot of student athletes, one of the main reasons they're in school is so they can play sports.
Absolutely.
We would love to think that the education is why they're going, but in a lot of these kids, the sport aspect is what keeps them going.
And keeps their grades up.
And
too.
keeps their grades up. Makes them have to do the studying that they need to do. Coach, how many students do you have on your basketball team?
On the senior high team, let's see, we had 9. And on the junior high team, we had about 15.
Wow. How about on the girls' teams? Are they same size?
We have one girls' team,
Okay.
and I'm the assistant coach. Our head coach is Tammy Stapleton. We had 9. Sometimes girls' sports, and when I played basketball, I mean, you had to work really hard to get a spot of 15.
Mm-hmm.
But I've found that girls' basketball, for some reason, is just kind of is kind of had a fluctuation. But this year we were able to field a varsity girls team, and they learned a lot. We had a good coaching, and so we're looking forward to next year.
Good. I noticed that the Christian Academy is participating in the Ultimate Tournament here at Mountain Home, and then they go over and play at Flippin or Yellville.
Mm-hmm.
Is that proven to be good for your teams to do that, playing those tournaments?
Well, we didn't play Mountain Home High School this year.
Okay.
We did play in Winter Jam at Yellville, and played some 1A schools and some bigger schools too, but not up to the 6A level like Mountain Home is.
Your traveling distance, how far do you guys have to go?
Oh, shoot. Our longest trip was what? Well, we went to Springfield. We went to Little Rock.
Probably 2.5 to 3 hours.
2.5 to 3 hours.
Now, if we had advanced in the regionals for the senior high teams, we would have gone on into Oklahoma, like Oklahoma City. That was the next stop.
Cool.
So, but during the year, the travel is not as much, and we try to keep it that way because, again, we have school nights and we have families.
How do y'all travel? Do y'all have a bus or?
We have a van. We have a 15-passenger van.
Okay.
And we have parents that will chip in and provide transportation. So we managed to get everybody to all the games.
We are looking into buying another van.
Oh, good.
And hopefully our father-daughter ball night with your night events will help to do that. So
Well, we've been promoting that every morning since we got
appreciate
the
that.
flyer, so that'll be good. We appreciate you joining us this morning. Please stay seated. We're going to have Jordan come join us here after our break. We're talking to the Mountain Home Christian Academy. We're talking about basketball and pretty much all the sports that they offer at the Mountain Home Christian Academy. You're watching the morning show on XL7-TV. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. The 10th annual Night with Your Knight and Father-Daughter Ball will be coming up April 21st and 22nd each night at the Shed in Mountain Home. Dads and daughters are mothers and sons date night, filled with dancing, dessert, a keepsake gift, and a limo ride. Don't miss an opportunity to make some memories. Tickets on sale now at mountainhomechristianacademy.com. That's the 10th annual Night with Your Knight and Father-Daughter Ball on April 21st and 22nd at the Shed in Mountain Home. Don't miss it.
You know, Harry, I think you were right. I hate to say it.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I think it is finally time for us to move out of this place. Someplace closer to the churches, doctors, someplace you don't have to mow a huge yard. It's time we downsize.
No, I've seen that hottest hotshot agent guy. He's got himself a bunch of listings.
Well, I talked to Grace, and she had some wonderful things to say about the Z Team.
Oh yeah, we've heard them on the radio. You know, I checked out the website at retiredarkansas.net the other day. Didn't really look like they had a lot of listings.
They don't have a lot of listings because they sell them.
Well, maybe it's time for us to call the Z Team. You know, Marge, I think maybe this time you were right.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Call the Z Team, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home. 870-405-0793.
Hi, Brett.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's Monday Morning Sports. Now that joining us is Jordan Woods. Jordan is a basketball player at Mountain Home Christian Academy. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
How are you?
Good, good.
You're kind of lobbling around here with a big old leg brace.
Yep,
and it sounds like you're going to have some surgery done.
Yep.
What happened?
He fits right in with the rest of us.
There you go.
Tore my ACL during the alumni game this year. So, pretty much the last game I'll ever play.
Is that right?
Yep.
What's your plans after high school?
I'm going to attend College of the Ozarks in Hollister, Missouri.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Good. What's your plan from that?
I'd like to be a strength conditioning coach. So I'm going to do double major in exercise science and business. So, and then I plan to throw shot put there as well.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Is that what you're doing? You're not able to do that now,
I'm not able to do it this
though,
year, but yes, I signed with them about a month ago. So,
You have until this year, though, right?
Yes. I had my first year shot put last year. So,
Okay. So how long have you been playing basketball for the Christian Academy?
For 8 years, since I was in 4th grade.
Okay. And your high school career starts as the 9th grader?
Yes.
So in a 4-year time, you've reached 1,000 career points or more?
It'd be three years, yeah.
It's actually
in 3 years?
Yes.
1,000 career points in 3 years?
Yes, sir.
People may think that's easy. How easy is it?
It's not very easy. It's not too easy.
Not too easy. What other sports do you do besides basketball?
As I said, track and field. I do trap, and in the past I've done cross country.
So with your leg being messed up, you're not able to do anything.
I'm able to do trap this year.
Still
yes.
able to shoot trap.
Yes, but no shot put this year. Able to help, some of the other throwers, but yeah, not able to do that.
Where do y'all practice your trap field?
We practice out at Mount Home High School. So we
high school.
Yes, sir.
They still do the field events up behind the school.
Yes. Yep.
The disc and the shot.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Does anybody throw javelin in high school level?
Yes. I do not, but I know some guys from the high school do.
Do they at the Christian school?
We haven't yet. We were going to do discus this year. I don't know if anybody's going to do that, but we have not thrown javelin yet. No.
So, Coach Woods, it's a slow process getting all the events filled through the Christian Academy.
It is, because we do have it is new, and we do have to borrow facilities. We try to do some on campus, but we do use the high school to practice a lot of things. So it is we are in a building, but we have a lot of enthusiastic kids. We have about 20 track and field, about half junior high, half senior high. So we are excited this year that we grow every year. So,
Coach Harris, you don't have any interest in helping with the track team?
Not at the present time, no.
Well, we might recruit you while you're sitting here, is what I'm getting at, How many of your basketball players are multi-sport athletes and do track?
Oh, let's see. I know Caden does. That's Caden Winfelt. And I don't know, help me out, Jordan.
Riley does.
Riley Pegler.
There's not too many more. No, there's not really too many more.
Any junior high kids?
Yeah, there's some. There's, let's see.
Jason
McQuitty.
Yes. And let's see. There's not a lot of them either. I can't think of any more.
Yeah. Jordan, what position did you play in a basketball team?
I played guard this year, not point guard, kind of on the wing, shooting guard, So, yeah.
How did your season go overall?
It went good. It was a building year, definitely. We lost some players, but we had a good year. Just really grateful for all the, all my teammates that stuck with us and really just played hard. All of us, we enjoyed just playing basketball together, honestly. I played with one of them since the beginning, and we just had a great year. So, yeah.
Coach Harris, how many seniors did you have on your team this year?
We had two, which they'll both be hard to replace. Jordan led us in everything, basically. And then Riley Pegler was our other senior, and he was our point guard. And so those would be big shoes to fill. But we got some younger kids that'll be moving up that, hopefully with some experience will grow into some of those roles.
How many game season do y'all play?
We played...
I think we had 26 this year.
26 games.
26 games, yep.
So y'all start about the same time, Flippin and Yellville and Cotter and all those smaller schools?
We try to start November 1st.
Okay, cool. Well, Jordan, beginning of this basketball season, I talked with Scooter and Gil, and I told them that I wanted to, as XL7 Sports, I wanted to start a 1,000 career point club. Mm-hmm. And you have done that. And I didn't think that I'd have very many. I knew of one girl at Yellville that was really, really close. And I thought, well, I'll do that, and we'll see how it progresses. What did we end up doing, Scooter? 7?
I think so.
And what I'd like to do is present you with this little plaque that I had made for you.
Thank you.
Little action plaque there.
Thank you.
That's
show the audience
the close that I can guess that the time that you made the 1,000 point, January 27, 2023. I'm not sure that's the correct date or not, but I had to steal an action shot to get that put on there for you.
Yep.
But congratulations on that. Anybody that thinks it easy, you ought to just go to the gym and try to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not an easy feat to be had there, but we hope that there's several folks behind you that will continue in your stead and do it as well. if there's 50, I'll have 50 plaques made because I think it's a big thing.
That's a beautiful plaque.
It is beautiful.
Well,
Thank you.
I have a young lady here in town that makes those for me, and she takes pride in what she does, and I really enjoy giving those out. But congratulations on your success. Hope your knee surgery goes very well.
Thank you.
And then, of course, College of the Ozarks, I hope that works out well for you, too.
Thank you.
Coach Harris, I hope that your next season goes well.
I appreciate that.
And best of luck to you and the Eagles of the Mountain Home Christian Academy.
Thank you.
And Coach Woods, I hope that we can continue on a good track here and get you to come on a little bit more, and we'll talk about different sports as they come up in the seasons that they're in. And how does a person get involved in the Christian Academy?
Well, they can call. It's 870-424-6622. And they can, if they're interested in enrolling, talk with our administrator, Mr. Culley, Mr. Mike Culley, and or our principal, Alicia Chinchowski, and make an appointment to see them. And if they are interested, we do have homeschool students that play for us, and if they are interested, they can call the school and leave a message, and I will get back with them. And that's the best way to do it.
Student athletes are an important. Athletics to students, in my opinion, is a very important part of life. Stats say that student athletes go further in their careers because they have the basics of discipline, and I think it's very important to continue that on. We have a lot of people move into our area all the time, and I'm sure that there's somebody out there wondering where the Christian Academy is located. So where is that?
We are on 1989 Glenbrier Drive. It is right off of the bypass. Mountain Home Baptist Church is across the street, and we have our own gym, and we have our very nice facility. But that's where it's located. Very, very central location.
And it sounds like you've got a pretty good cooperative agreement with the Mountain Home Public Schools for using their facility as well.
They've always been great. Yeah, they've always been great. We really appreciate them. We have a good rapport there, and appreciate them.
So any new sports in the outcome?
Well, there's always the possibility. Golf has been brought up, tennis, but right now nothing right now, but I'm sure in the future they'll consider those things, and whatever's done, we'll try to do the very best we can with it and be a good representation.
How long will your track season run?
It will run until mid-May. First track meet tonight is at the Mountain Home Bomber Field for our junior high, and so we're excited about starting that today.
Go to the junior bomber relays.
Yes, we will.
Who's your track coach?
I am.
You are the track coach.
Yes, I have good help though. Mark and Heather Hammonds were coaches last year, and this year they just couldn't commit all the time they needed to. And then we have a team mom that helps a lot with just anything that she's asked for, Mrs. Chris Winfield. But yes, that's who we're working with. So. And
then the trap season, how long does it run, and when does it start, or has it already?
It has started. We practice over at Fred Berry. We have 15 senior high, which is 9th through 12th, and then we have probably 10 junior high, 6th through 8th. We practice once a week over at Fred Berry. Matt Newby is our trap coach. His assistant is Dan Schmidt, and we have one event. We have to do 5 qualifying rounds. Is that right, Jordan? 5? Yeah, 5 qualifying rounds. And they have different teams. Like we have A squad, B squad, C squad, and there's 5 on a team. It depends on how many kids you have. So on junior high, we have 2 squads. So you shoot to make the place on that squad, and they use your practice shoots. And our big event will be May 20th down at the big Game and Fish in Little Rock. And that varies from year to year. This year, we're the last. We're in our region. We're in the last group. Last year, we were April 30th. or about April 30th. So that varies. They rotate that. So this year it'll be May 20th. So that's our big event we're shooting towards.
Shooting towards. There you go. All pun intended.
Right.
Thank you all very much for joining us this morning. You've been watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll be back tomorrow morning. See you then.